right, questions for Brenden, JJ?
Hey, Brenden, how's it going?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Oh, not bad. Thanks for joining us. You guys are coming down the stretch of spring practice. Just how are things gone in general?
It's going pretty good this spring. It's been smooth. Just trying to refine the details and clean up some things and ultimately just get better as a team. And I feel like the defense allows the offense to get better. And people are taking special teams pretty serious as well. And so whenever you have those three culminating together, it's a good outcome. So it's been pretty smooth.
Coaches told us they've added a few wrinkles to the offense. Do you see that from your end?
I do. I think we noticed what we did well last season and what we needed to improve on. And so that was really the main key focus points coming into this spring was to kind of just refine the details of the things we did well and kind of just add a few modifications here and there to enhance those good things to make them great. Because obviously we don't want to be complacent in just being good. And as well as realizing the things that we could improve on and focusing on the details of those things so that way we can have those weaknesses turn into strengths. So that way we're more well-rounded as an offense and become more explosive, can make more plays, and ultimately, put the defense in better positions than we did last season, and put the team in better position to win those games that were close.
You suffered an injury last season that ended up being pretty significant. How are you feeling this spring? Or you feel like you're 100% back?
I do. Nick did a really good job with me last season into kind of just helping me get back right. It took a little time. I don't think I was 100% last season, but I was pretty close, and so I was able to finish out the season, which was a good part to me. I wanted to be there for my team. It sucked being out, but I was still there for my team even when I was out. Just kind of coaching up the younger guys and ultimately just trying to get back on the field. So I did a lot of rehab. Spent a lot of time with Nick, and he definitely did a good job.
Brenden, Coach Traylor kind of mentioned the installation process that you guys have gone through the last 5 weeks or so. Has that been like a lot of new stuff for you, or has it been mostly kind of a refresher? How have you rate how that process has gone?
It hasn't been too bad. It hasn't been overwhelming or overbearing. It's been kind of just wrinkles here and there, like he stated. I heard him earlier. Just kind of adding a little bit of modification because we ultimately know the integrity of our offense, which is being able to run the ball and make plays on the outside and perimeter by opening up those plays, by being able to run the ball and RPOs and things like that. So, just being able to do everything in the offense is really the main focal point this spring is to work on opening up our playbook and expanding on the things we're able to do. And so I wouldn't necessarily say it's so much new stuff going in, kind of just things added here and there to enhance the things that we're already doing. So, yeah.
Do you see a lot of progress? Do you feel like you guys are more potent, going into next season than you were last year?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The receivers have taken a big step in creating those bigger plays by realizing the whole goal, I would say, because being able to run the ball, it opens up things on the outside, like I've said before. And, coaches have put challenges to them this spring, and I feel like they've really answered the bell. And, just overall helping our offense as a whole. So the offense is headed in the right direction for sure.
Yeah, when you mention those kind of challenges and what's left to learn for each position group, how much does it help to have such an experienced roster? Does that make that process more smooth?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when you have guys that have in-game experience and have been here a long time, and this year under this new coaching staff really helps because now we're more experienced. I mean, last year we didn't get a spring ball, so we were kind of just did fall camp and went it straight into a season. Now we got that season under our belt, and we have this spring. We're coming into the home stretch of this spring, so we got this spring under our belt now. Just being able to learn from those coaches. The coaches do a really well job of kind of reaching the players, I would say. And so they make it really easy for us to learn, and it's not difficult. And when you have other guys that have been there in the game, like I've said, they can help teach the younger guys. So it's not just the coach coaching the oldest guys, or the coach coaching the youngest guys, or it's coach being able to rely, because what coach wants is the players to kind of take over the team. And so being able to coach those older guys and those older guys to coach the younger guys, it really helps. And it helps everybody on the team reach that potential. So I think it's really nice.
We've also heard a lot about the team culture component and how that's kind of been addressed during the spring. What sort of change or growth have you seen with that, if anything?
I think we did a pretty good job last season of adhering to the culture, but you can definitely see the growth part. Just having that full year under our belts of playing together, that we really like trust each other and we really buy into playing for your teammates and for your coaches. And selfless is one of the big pillars that we have. And I feel like that's one of the main things we focus on this spring, because not every one position can do it for the offense or the defense. It's really a collective team, and so the defense has done a really good job this spring of putting pressure on us to make those plays and to get better of the things that we needed to work on, and as well as us making the defense better by creating those plays and giving them different looks that they may see next season or that they have seen and needed to correct. And so I feel like we're doing a good job of kind of mutualistically getting each other better, I would say.
And what are your expectations for the spring game Saturday?
This spring has been pretty good. Coach has done a good job of, controlling how he wants things ran. And so, like he said, there will be the thud in the live period. So, I'm not really expecting much. We just listen to the coaches, and whatever they tell us to do, we're going to do because we trust them. They got our best interests at heart. So they'll allow us to have those few parents to come in and watch and support. So that'll be good to have that environment for us. And we're gonna go out there, compete, and have fun. Because that's the main goal, is to have fun and ultimately get better with your teammates.
Are you sort of approaching it or thinking about it any differently from a normal scrimmage or practice this spring, just maybe because the parents will be there or for any other reason?
No, sir, I don't think so. You can't really let those outside distractions come in. Ultimately, it's our last scheduled practice, so we're just trying to get the most out of the spring that we can, and so we're going to treat it like every other day, and just get better.